Hey everyone, so I'm finally doing commentary again. And so, I made this loadout a while ago to test, mainly this combo of Volt with Rubico Prime. So my whole loadout is Volt, Rubico Prime, Akzani, and Silva Aegis. Now, the main point of the combination is to actually use Rubico with Electric Shield. And I'll explain the whole significance of that. So, Electric Shield is a 50% damage boost, which grants electricity damage specifically. And because electricity, it'll not only be more effective against health than impact is, but it'll also give about a 33% chance to proc, which you'll see come into play a bit. Like, as you can probably tell, I haven't sniped in a very long time. Well, except for this one time I was using Longbow a little while ago. But, like, I only really sniped to test stuff. Like, this loadout is already out of my loadout set. I'm not going to use it anymore, but I did want to make this video because of just the raw power that I've been able to get out of it. I think it's going to interest some people who wanted to have like a really strong sniping setup. What was I about to say? So yeah, that's the reason why I'm making this video. So you'd want to use Electric Shield to be able to shoot Rubico Prime through it. You get the 50% damage boost, and it would proc sometimes. And the cool thing about Rubico Prime is that it has roughly correct DPS with a lower fire rate. And when you have equal DPS with a lower fire rate, you have lower time to kill. So it's like correct, but it's basically stronger. And the only thing that would get in the way of that are specific damage thresholds. So basically, if certain amounts of damage are wasted, correct would end up being better. But otherwise, this would be a much better version of correct. Alright, if you discount mag capacity too. But yeah, this would be basically a much stronger correct. So the first thing that Electric Shield does is that it sort of removes the barriers that the damage thresholds. If someone would normally survive something, they're not really going to survive it when it's being fired through Electric Shield. Alright, if I remember correctly, it's like I think it's like 125 shield damage with 100 base damage. So you're getting that, and then since like shield is neutral to health, well, both shields and health, you'd get about 50 additional damage on top of that. So I think that is 175 damage. So you're getting 175 shield damage through electric shields with a chance to proc. And if you headshot, then like, well, I mean, of course, like the proc and the headshot is only gonna matter when you're at those shield values, right? When your opponent is at those shield values, which is like, those are the shield values that you'd have to survive something like Vector's Prime, just to put it into perspective. So you'd have basically, of course, it's not quite as much damage as Vector's Prime, but still like the same sort of threshold. Because like 145 shields with the plus 30 shield mod is 175, so you'd be able to one-shot that. Oh my goodness, I'm not used to talking this much. You'd be able to one-shot that, which means that someone would need to have a higher base shields or some sort of damage reduction in order to survive it. The chance to proc sort of bypasses damage reduction because, like, you know, say you're shooting someone while they're rolling, then they'll have to roll again to actually get the damage reduced from the proc. Alright, and then headshots are self-explanatory. They'll just apply to whatever. Alright, so you have that much like raw damage, which you can also use to like bypass with that high fire rate. It's like you're getting roughly Vector's prime damage from safety with a higher fire rate. And because you're in safety with that electric shield, you can actually take advantage of what's it called? Lion weight. So you can crouch and you get this 20% not damage boost, fire rate boost. And I kind of forget to use it throughout this match, but you will you'll see cases where I could have used it, and then there are also cases where I did actually remember to use it, and it works quite well. So you get like, so like your DPS gets really insane. I think it goes to like 600 DPS. So you have like 600 DPS and like you're one-shotting shields, and then I think you're also generally one-shotting health, which is also kind of insane. Like I think it's I think Rubico Prime usually does like 70 something health damage. I think it's 79. I can't exactly remember, but that's again with 100 base damage. So then you're getting 50 electric damage on top of that, which would be reduced by armor, but you know that's generally going to be one shot. I think you would generally need plus health to be able to survive. For your health to be able to survive that. And that's also assuming that they didn't either headshot or proc. So like, if you headshot on the shield damage, then of course that would bleed over into the health damage. And I haven't done any counts with the headshots. I don't think there's really much need to. I think it's pretty safe to say that if you were to headshot most, if not all, shield values, then what do you call it? Then it'll take away enough health to be able to then one-shot the health. And and then if you didn't headshot against the shields and you're just facing the full amount of health, you either get that 33% chance to actually to electricity proc, or you can also headshot there. So that is really good. I shouldn't even really say that's really good. It's really powerful. So like the only real drawback to this is the fact that it relies on an ability which keeps you stationary for the most part. During this match, I did accidentally move my shield a bit. I don't remember how I did it. I know it's a pretty basic function, but like I didn't intend to do that. You could like move around your shield though. So that's a thing. If you don't want it, just like keep it entirely stationary. I think the drain is like 2 energy per second if you're moving it. So you could also consider that if you want. But yeah. I just feel that this match is almost over. I think I explained the lot sufficiently enough though, so let me know what you think.